Just look at me acting as if I'm the only one in the kitchen today. I'm actually liking it. Maybe I'll prepare breakfast today. What do you think? I'm just kidding. Don't worry. You're going to learn something really interesting this morning. But first, let's welcome our chef. Today we have Chef Michi. She's making her debut on the show.
Hello. Hi, how you doing, Beryl? Thank
Welcome.
you. Thank you so much.
It's so good to have you in the studio this morning to make breakfast for us. So what is for breakfast?
So we're going to be having Yamarita and chicken sauce.
Yamarita and chicken sauce.
Yamarita.
Sounds yummy.
Yep, it is.
Let's talk about the ingredients. What are we making use of?
So we have tatashi, shombo, bell peppers, onions, chicken breast, flour, and yam.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is for the Yamarita?
Yes, this is to coat it, to get the crispiness from it.
Okay, just the flour, right?
Just the flour.
And then using eggs as well.
Yeah.
And then you can use breadcrumbs as an alternative.
Yeah, actually.
While for the sauce, we have tatashi,
shombo, pepper, and then tomato. We're going to be dicing it to bits.
So there's no tomato in this?
No, there's no tomato
just
in this.
shombo and pepper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then we are dicing the
bell peppers. So I'm going to be giving you all the julienne cuts because that's the size of the chicken.
The chicken as well.
Cuts,
Okay. So julienne cuts for the peppers to match with the chicken. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So let's see. This is what?
This is barbecue sauce, just
barbecue
a little
sauce.
bit into the sauce. Then this is curry and then butter.
We have butter as well. Then onions, tomatoes, the bell peppers,
eggs, and then
the vegetable oil for frying and for making the sauce as well.
Yes.
We also have seasoning cubes.
Yeah.
We're making use of ginger as well.
Yeah, ginger and garlic, natural.
Okay. What else are we making use of?
No, just ginger and garlic, then the breadcrumbs.
Okay. And then seasoning cubes. All right. So I'd like you to run me through the process. I'm always very interested in the process. You know why? Because not everybody will get to see the entire making, but at least it's easier to follow up and also catch up with what they may have missed by knowing the process. So run me through it. Let's start with the sauce. Okay,
so this is my own process, right? Okay. So I'm going to start by boiling the chicken breast.
Okay.
And
you're boiling it?
Yeah, I'll boil it a bit, just a tiny bit.
I usually hear, oh no, I'm just going to sear the chicken.
So I'm going to boil it a little bit, then fry it, then cut my ginger and garlic, just dice it. I don't like using the grinded ones, so I prefer to dice my ginger and garlic. Then into the oil, my tatashi, shombo, inside the oil, then just fry for some time, probably like 5 minutes or 4 minutes, depending. Then put in my chicken, then my diced bell peppers into. Okay,
the onions as well?
Yeah, and
the onions and the ginger and garlic go together?
Yes. So most times if you want more flavor, you just diced your onions like very much.
Okay. What about the tomatoes? At what point do they go in?
No, it's going to go in after the ginger and garlic. Plus the onion. So after that, you just pour in the tomato inside.
Okay. That's for the sauce, right? Yeah. Okay, so the chicken goes in after everything has been cooked. Then you just add the already boiled and fried chicken. Yeah. Okay, so now for the Yamarita, how do we go about that one? So for the yam, I'm going to start by dicing it a bit more. Okay. Then boil it. Is it going to be in cubes or just long slices? Long slices. Okay, so it's going to go with the theme of the julienne kind of. Okay. Yes, so I'm going to boil it, then add a little bit of salt, add a little bit of sugar. Sugar? Yeah, just a tiny bit, just to make the yam more sweet. Okay. Then allow it to boil for a little time, probably 10 to 15 minutes, or just use your eyes to check. So after that, you get your flour, your eggs, your milk. I use milk actually. Oh. Yeah, so you're going to more flavor. Yeah. I've never used milk for my Yamarita. Oh, really? I've never used milk, but okay, go on. So we're going to see today. So you're going to coat with flour, eggs, then into the egg before putting in the oven. Okay. I said the oven, sorry. Into the hot oil, don't worry, we get it. Into the hot oil. For it to deep fry. Yeah. Okay. Your milk too. Sounds really interesting, and I really cannot wait for us to begin this process to show you how to make the Yamarita with chicken sauce, right? Yes. Okay, so that's what we're having for breakfast. So let's get started. What are we starting with? Okay, so I want to start with my yam, because that's going to take like 10 minutes. So I'm going to start cutting and then... Okay, so let's get started with that while we take a quick break. Remember, you're watching Wake Up Nigeria. To stay with us, we'll be right back. Good, I want to eat it hot. That's how I feel right now. Welcome again to the kitchen this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. We're making breakfast. Chef Michi's got us for this one, and it's Yamarita and chicken sauce. So Chef Michi, so far so good. Tell us what we've done so far. Okay,
So the yam is almost ready. Okay. It's been 10 minutes already. Okay. So I'm just stir-frying my chicken just for 5 minutes. Okay. I don't need it to get to brown. Okay. Yeah. So after that, I'm going to be using the same oil to make my sauce. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So the pot there is for us to put oil for the yam. Yeah. So I'm going to be deep frying the yam. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we're going to let this stir fry for 5 minutes. Or 2 minutes. 2 minutes more, because I know it's been on the heat for a while now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see it. This one looks lovely. You want to try it? No, no. I love my fingers. Wow, looks really nice. What did you use to marinate the chicken? I forgot to ask. So I'm all about natural spices. Okay. So I used ginger, garlic, seasoning cube, salt, and then just simple. Onions too, and pepper. And pepper. Yeah. All right. So I wonder how that will come together. So, Chef Michi, I know you have Michi Grills and Foods. Yes. What's that about? So I have a fast food restaurant called Michi's Grills and Foodies. It's all about homemade meals. Yeah. So it's called a fast food, but I'm betting it reminds you of homemade meals actually. Wow. Yeah. So we do outdoor services, lunch packs, all of those things. Where's it located? At Chevron, just by Chevy View Estate Gate. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a beautiful restaurant, I bet you. Nice. But so of course, for you to call it a restaurant, that means not just steakhouse, it's also sitting. Yes, sitting too. A la carte actually. Okay. Too. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. So if I wanted to order this Yamarita and chicken, how much would it cost? I really don't know actually. Because this chicken sauce looks like it's going to be really yummy. Actually, this is a special meal. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I don't know. Are currently on the screen right now. Okay, so just check them out. If you missed anything earlier, catch up with what we're having for breakfast: Yamarita and chicken sauce. And then, of course, you scribble down whatever it is you may have missed while we were mentioning it earlier. So now the chicken is ready and we're about to make the sauce. Yep. Woohoo! I know the yam cannot afford to be overcooked or else it will fall apart. Yes, actually. Yeah, so I'm going to put it off now. Okay. All right. Let me help you with the chicken while you're sorting that. Okay. So, who doesn't love chicken? Especially well-cooked one like this. This looks so yummy. Oh, this looks really nice. So yes, chicken sauce with Yamarita. That's what we're having for breakfast. So what's going to happen now? So we're going to pour in the onions, ginger and garlic inside. Onions, ginger and garlic. Yeah. Okay, you want to go sort that. So let me help with that. Yes, please. So onions, ginger and garlic. Ginger and garlic. Tatashe and shombo. Which one do you want first? The ginger and garlic or the onions? The ginger and garlic first. Okay, because I love to put the ginger and garlic first as well. You can add a little bit of oil. A little bit of oil? Yeah. Okay. So can you? Yeah, that's the idea. Ouch. There's some, oh, sorry, be careful. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so you said I should put in the onions. Should I put everything? Yes, please. Yes, please. Everything. So all of the onions. This chicken wants to go back into the oil. Okay. Don't worry, you have your time soon. Okay. Do you want to take over? Yeah. Or you still want to go? Okay. So all the onions, right? Yes. Okay. All the onions. Then what goes in next? The tatashe and shombo. Okay. Tatashe and shombo. This is the tatashe and shombo. Can I? Yes, absolutely. Please go ahead. I'm an observer. So there's pepper in here. We're going to make it a little bit spicy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's going to melt as well. Yep. All right, though. That looks good, doesn't it? So we're just going to allow this fry for a bit. Okay, so for how long? 5 minutes. 5 until minutes. You see the oil floating on it. Okay, so let's quickly put the yam together as well. Okay. Okay. Okay, what did you put in there? I see some herbs. So for the yam, we have bell peppers in the eggs. Okay. We have milk inside and then a little bit of seasoning. Okay. Curry, thyme. And then what's in here? So here we have curry and thyme. Curry and thyme in the powder. Yep. That's in the flour. And then of course breadcrumbs. Don't worry.
We put it all together. Yes, you can see the ingredients again in case you missed anything earlier, okay? We're putting it together for Yamarita and chicken sauce, which is what we're having for breakfast, courtesy Chef Michi. At this point, we have to take a break. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us, we'll be right back. And of course, look forward to the end result at the end of the show. Yes, indeed, I am. We are still making breakfast. This morning, we're having Yamarita and chicken sauce by Chef Michi. And so far, so good. The sauce is already boiling, while the Yamarita, the process has started. So show us what you're doing. So you take the yam first.
Yeah, take the yam, dip in yam water.
Okay. That's the water you use to boil the yam.
Yes.
Is there a reason you're doing that? I've never seen that
just
done.
To stick. Just for the yam to stick.
Just so it sticks.
Yeah.
You learn every day. Okay.
Then dip in flour and breadcrumbs.
Okay.
Then dip in eggs.
All right. So the starch of the yam, you use it to ensure that it sticks. Grabs whatever is being
Same
put
with the
on
egg.
it.
Yeah.
Goodness. We learn every day indeed.
So please, you help me stir. So
okay, that's fine. So I can flip this one you did earlier.
Yes, please.
Okay. So yeah. So the egg, yeah?
Yeah.
What's in it again?
So we have milk, we have bell peppers, that's green, yellow, and red pepper.
Okay.
We have curry, thyme, and seasoning cubes with a little bit of salt.
Okay, curry, thyme, seasoning cubes, a bit of salt.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll put more. So how far along is the sauce?
A little bit, like 5 minutes, we should be ready.
5 minutes,
yeah.
Okay. So when do we add the bell peppers and the chicken? 5 minutes time?
Yes, in 5 minutes time.
So when we add it, 1 minute, it's gone?
Yes.
Now this is what it looks like, the Yamarita. So this is exactly what it looks like when it's done. So the coating of the eggs and the vegetables and the milk. So 2 things I learned today from Chef Michi. Never seen this done before. Using the water you use to boil the yam to ensure that it sticks better. That is, it's able to absorb the milk mixture, the egg mixture and the flour even better because you've rubbed it in that sticky starch. And 2, putting milk in the mixture. I'm really wondering how that would turn out taste-wise. And we'll see how that goes. Look at all of those. Look at the chicken. Yes, that's the chicken. Here it is. And that's the Yamarita right there. And then, of course, we have the bell peppers.
Just help me with the
yes, please. So here you go.
Thank you.
So that's ready. So that's more yam to go around. So this is actually another way to spice up your yam. So instead of doing the regular yam and fried eggs, you may want to just turn it up a bit and do Yamarita. It's a cool way to refashion your eggs, so to speak. Your yams, rather. Okay. I think this one needs to be flipped. I think the other side is cooked. Okay. Yeah, I think.
No, it's still,
not. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, can I see progress with the sauce?
Yes, please, you can. So I like to allow my sauce
so
dry
yummy.
up.
Also, you want it to
dry up. Yeah, that's.
And then I noticed you insisted on not having it covered.
Yeah.
Is it because you don't want the steam to make it soggy?
No, it helps with the drying process.
Oh.
Yeah, it helps with the drying process.
So you leave it open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once you cover it, it seems you're cooking the tomato with the oil.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
So we're learning. We're learning. Every day you learn. Every day you learn. Okay. So this entire process is for, I would advise you, is for a weekend breakfast. Not on a hurry morning, or else you might end up being really late. So this is something you can do especially for your family on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning. You take your time, bring out the dish the way you want it, tasty, and also very, very interesting. I'm choosing to use the word interesting because of the milk, the yam. See that? Just take a look at that. And then from the starch, you put it in the flour. So because of the stickiness of the starch, that's the yam water. It sticks, and then you now put it in the egg. The egg mixture has the vegetables in it with milk, remember? So there's a creamer in it, and then you fry. This is indeed very interesting. Okay, so how long on average do you fry each one?
2 to 1 minute.
2 to 1 minute.
Yeah, it should be ready.
Okay, so it's just quick fry.
Yes.
Okay, so quick fry, or else it will end up getting burned. And you should also remember that the longer you fry, the hotter the oil becomes. So the first batch will definitely not stay as long as subsequent batches, okay? So ensure that you keep that in mind when you're making your yamarita or even anything you fry. The first batch takes longer because the oil is heating up, but by the second batch, the oil is gearing to go. So you want to be really careful about that, how you put your stuff in. So the starch first, the flour, and then the egg mixture. Okay, so we are sweating our sauce. When the sauce is fully sweated, we'll put in the vegetables and the chicken, and voila, it's ready. So this is the chicken stock, huh?
Yes, it is. I'm going to put it in there.
When it's all dried up, right? Okay. So this drying process is like it's going to take a while. You see why I said you should make sure you make this dish on the weekend.
Honestly.
So this is going to take a while. And then with it not being covered, of course, the steam wouldn't let the pepper cook, okay? Because when the peppers and the tomatoes cook, it becomes soggy and it will not give the results Chef Michi is trying to achieve. So I was asking you earlier how much this dish would cost.
That will probably be a consultation because it's a special dish. So yeah, you tell me what you want. If you want chicken, fish sauce, mackerel fish sauce, whatever.
That fish sauce is already looking yummy for this.
So
yam and fish sauce always goes together. Excellent combination. You know what, guys? We have to take a break, folks. We need to move on to the next segment. However, keep in mind, you're watching Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us. We'll continue with our cooking.
Are you good? Are you sure you're okay?
He's shaking, guys. He's shaking.
No, you'll be fine.
So
you know, last week you talked about some facial exercises. I wanted you to show me. Which one was it? Is it so?
I think it's Ega that was talking about that one.
Oh, okay.
Is it like that?
Okay. Because I saw one online that
there are some exercises you can do for your face. Exactly.
Okay.
Like around your chin, you want to work on your masseter. Some fun stuff you can do. Squeeze, release. Exactly.
How many times am I doing that? For how long?
Like maybe like 30.
30 minutes?
Not 30 minutes, so like 30 reps. Like squeeze, release. That's
does that
what.
help with your face?
It does help you like lift some.
Hope you won't get muscle pull in your face. Like,
hopefully not.
So you're welcome to the kitchen. Today's breakfast is by Chef Michi, and she's made yamarita and chicken sauce. Please try it.
It's spicy?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm a Yoruba.
You'll love it. You'll love it.
It's okay.
I can guarantee.
Edgar.
He's still doing his squats.
Come on Ed tomorrow. You realize that, right?
I'm trying to lose weight.
You're trying to what?
Lose weight.
Lose what?
Lose weight.
Wait, let her try it first. Let her try it.
So that's the yamarita.
Yes.
So she has cream in there. Yeah. With vegetables, breadcrumbs.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Taste the sauce. Taste the sauce.
Right.
Smart girl chicken. Straight up, you know.
Yeah, baby.
Not if you're ready for the flavor. I can imagine.
Okay.
It's my first time having yamarita.
Oh, really? And you like it?
You like it?
I do.
Oh, nice.
Yamarita. There's actually a song called Yamarita. Really? It's by Joe featuring Olamide. It was a very naughty song, so please don't.
All right. So it's been a wonderful Wednesday edition of Wake Up Nigeria.
Yes.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Chef Michi.
Thank you for having me. Thank you
to
so
all our
much. I had
guests.
fun.
Delicious.
Thank you.
Yeah, we
Thank
had
you.
fun having you in the kitchen
I
as
did
well.
too.
We're
Thank
going to
you
be
so much.
signing out with another musical performance.
Yes.
Hey Zed.